You've met Garank, I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death. I serve the Golden Order, that I might put following on those who live in death fall out their merit, and so it is.
Ah, well then. There's something I should mention. I'm thinking of Lee. Do you know, though he was a great, and now I wish not. May the Golden Order
Pleased to meet you. The name's Roger, a sorcerer by trade. But now I'm in this sorry state. I had a little mishap, and now I can't move, as you might guess. Ah, I'm privy to a few magic. Would you care to look? Time can move. A little conversation. Ah, you defeated Godric. Well done. Something to mark the occasion. As you might have guessed, no need to be... Ah, D is an old. We found ourselves, but our paths of sin, though that's hard.
I am pleased. Would you like the blessing? Would you like to be... Now, come closer. You are so very warm. Then good day to you, my dear. I am pleased. Would you like the blessing? Would you like... Now. You are so very warm. Then good day to you, my dear.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses. I wonder if he's in his study. If you haven't, old father is, I'm sure, to. I'll see you again.
Well, I see you found another great rune. Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished. And we must answer the call of grace. I understand you've been speaking to She's my daughter. I took her in, though a mere axe-wielding bard, so I put her to work. Do not hesitate to, despite her.
It's about time I headed. I'll see you again.
Celestials. Let the curse take everything.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. But this time, and though the suffering cannot be undone, justice to the let the scars I carve. And though the suffering, justice to let the scars.
Journey to the capital. The two fingers will... You maybe. Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore. So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already. General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore. Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to... Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell. It lies at the foot of but the two fingers until we've set your sights elsewhere. The Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Renala is Renala, her beloved, the Great.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please. Leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I... Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I...
Journey to the two fingers will deny your passage. No, you maybe. Ah, you've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn. I suspect a dose of...
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know. So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, He would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me? No. How could I say Father has all... And now... Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I don't feel still. It reminds me of thank you. In this ash, it reminds me...
Anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth... Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but, No. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to this knight Remarkable. A fine word. I doubt that... Now, go on. Right then, What's that, Lowell? Under even the which is why... Just you... Ah, yes. Would you like? I see. Enter, and who knows? What say you? Very well. I knew I saw. I shall await. We shall hold it. I see. Right then. I've much... suppose you might. Oh, indeed, it is often one must be found true. I'm sorry to have lived, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood, as things the great Kenny. But now, for a true.
In this ash, it reminds me.
told to steer clear of it. And it's as feet. So, stay clear. Don't be... fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again, if fate permits.
to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your coin! All of it! Please! I surrender! White flag and all! For Pete's sake, I concede! No one likes a bull-headed brute, you know. I yield! You can't harm a yielding man! Right! Are you dead, sweetheart? Fine. Have it your way. You'll get what's coming. We're about to make out like bandits, boys!
I've been waiting for you. I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give me your hand. I will pray that you follow the same path as Lady Tanith.
I am Tanith. Rias, a warrior. Perhaps. Will you join YX? Rise with us. Interest now you the drawing room, but be sure. Use the key.
And it reminds me of my first... In this ash. It reminds me of...